Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to tell y'all that, of course, I'm gonna be doing this. I just got back now. I'm about to go over Raw now. We about to head into it. Let's get ready for the new year. And oh yeah, I also wanted to say because I had a special when it's something special I wanted to talk about it's something about Rick said, and I wanted to make a video on it. But that'll be coming Wednesday, whatever day of morning or night. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I'll try to be most likely an NXT. It'll be on if I probably be on that night or whenever I got time. So yeah, I'm going. Looks like I'll try to even go back to NXT. That's see if I got time there. Okay, let's get the Raw. Okay, so right to the conclusion. They start right off with, of course, Brock Lesnar being his WWE champion. I will address a little bit of it. The fact that it is it is laughable to see also how people, because I've heard, probably I saw, not exactly see, but the way that I've been seeing now, nowadays, how wrestling fiends are, the wrestling community is now, how they just, or how I've always been, probably for the last decade or so, since the 2010s, because I don't think it was really like that, going to the 90s, the 90s to the 2000s and back, so far back. And what I'm referring to is the fact that yeah, like, I'm not talking to my audience, or the ones that don't really think like that. I'm just to the ones, obviously, that's really small headed, and the fact that they want a new champion to somebody like every week, and it just doesn't fucking matter. Like, y'all seriously clearly don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, and it just needs to stop. Like, people are already saying, and I saw a glimpse of that too. People probably already saying, most like, I mean, I already got it like that. I wasn't surprised, because it's always like that now. But people are already saying like Big E is more boring now. He was born as champion. He never was good in the first place. And it's just like, it's so fucking laughable to see. They clearly do not know what it takes to have, like, the majority does not know what it takes to be a wrestler. Like, tell me, y'all. Yeah, I'm speaking to yes, I'm not like I said, not to my audience, or the ones who don't think like that. But yeah, tell me what makes a wrestler. Like, tell me what the fuck y'all think makes a wrestler. Like, seriously, because y'all think y'all know when y'all when you actually hear words come out your mouth, y'all. It's y'all. You look like a complete fucking laughing stock. But I'm not deferring. I ain't deferring from it. Let's get right into it. So yeah, he's just there. Of course, Paul Heyman is now reunited. That was the plan regardless, but he's reunited now fully with Brock Lesnar. Now Brock Lesnar is even more needed now, off the fact that Roman's probably going to be out probably like the majority of the year already. Yeah, we already starting off. I mean, I've heard that it's not confirmed. Sasha is not really injured, and I don't know if they might come back again and say she is. But yeah, we were about to start off with Sasha. Bailey's still out. Bailey's damn near been out for like all of 2021, if not, yeah, I think so, because she got injured in 2020, and she's been out for 2021, a whole year. And it's been signs, but I don't know if she's really coming back yet. It's just really just like SmackDown is really about to start looking emptiness, and they and then you have Drew, that's injured. He's storyline wise, and then you have Roman out with COVID. Like I said, they can blame that on themselves, because they got rid of talent, really crucial talent that could have already. For years, Vince has had talent that can, for both brands. They don't even have enough talent and just obviously wrestlers with, star power that can hold both brands. Now I'm at a point where, yeah, I wasn't before, but I definitely agree now that, yeah, it's end the fucking brand split. Or like, and that really doesn't make a big of a difference, because like I said, like WWE has been trash regardless. We've already known that they've been trash for years. So, and in the brand split, I don't know. It might make it at least watchable, but not, any better than it. Any better at all, or less deteriorating from what it already was. But yeah, they start off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. He's reunited with Brock, and talking about how the other challengers, basically, whoever is in the Fatal 4-Way is about to face Brock at Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure by now y'all already know. Bobby Lashley. I'm just getting into it now, like I said. And they just basically mocking, tearing them down. He said Heyman basically said that Seth doesn't equate to Brock Lesnar, and so his wife Becky might leave him for Brock Lesnar. It's just such hilarious shit. Paul Heyman literally is one of the, if I didn't say that already, just now y'all hearing me, just being on the spectrum a bit. He literally is one of the greatest managers of all time. Legit, one of the greatest managers of all time. It's like, seriously, he is. Like, there's not anybody. Like, he's better than, just like, probably, like, in the 2000s, too. Majority, too. And up to date. Majority of the wrestlers today. Like, Paul seriously has that character that can just carry a whole fucking show. He can carry a whole show. Just like the legends. Like, with him, when he with and before him. It's like, it's really ridiculous how much beaming charisma Paul Heyman has. He seriously needs to have his own show and start being an actor. Because Paul Heyman has it. He legitimately has it. But yeah, after that, after Paul Heyman gets from dissecting all the men, that's Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Big E, then at least Black, and it gets started. So yeah, I guess like I said before, it's pretty sad that the way I'll address it later, but yeah, that's how it is. So not even deep into the year already, and we get another fucking rematch. Like, seriously, can we just get at least, like, I'm not asking for too fucking much, but like, people, of course, the casuals still enjoy this in the e-cucks. I'm just asking for, like, can we just at least get different a set of matches as well as like tournaments, like, just to like make it at least entertaining events. Like, damn, like, you just that fucking lazy. Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know, because I don't even know if this was a continuation of the Arcade Bros tournament, because I really didn't give a fuck by that point. It's pretty much a new year, or who was ever thinking about that, regardless if it was a new year or not. So yeah, it was just classic rematches, of course, from Raw, Dookie Raw, and one thing led to another, and Alpha Academy wins. Yay. Fuck out. Oh my gosh, it's so fucking boring, man. Like, I'm probably going to do Raw the next Monday, because if it's looking like this, well, I have to go back, because I already know now Bobby and Rock, but probably after that I'll still just go back to being doing Raw the next day, because I don't have fucking time for this. Like, seriously, I really don't. I can be doing other, like, of course, other fantastic, enjoyable moments, creating moments for myself. And it's just like, yeah, they just give us the same cardboard neutered shit. But nonetheless, I ain't gonna waste my time. Okay, so they already we get another, so we go into this segment with Bobby Lashley and MVP. Great manager for Bobby Lashley, by the way. Oh my gosh. MVP is so sad. I'm so sad we didn't get we couldn't get, of course, it's Vince's world, but I'm just so fucking it just still brings really gets me upset to see not MVP didn't get a chance to compete for the championship, or have his own run, that he could have been. He obviously just like MVP coming back, and just like him just having the charisma and being this pimp extortion big company man like for Bobby Lashley. Obviously just he's there too for to talk for Lashley. Oh my god, it's so wonderful. He does it so beautifully. Damn, I wish he can get back into the ring like after this, or if he decides to, I hope he can get back in the ring and at least do something somewhere, just not in WWE, because I already know he's not going to get it in WWE. But hopefully, if he decides to just anywhere, or go to AEW or somewhere, yeah, and primarily AEW, because I know if possibly if Tony can use him correctly, but I'm not going to hold my breath there. But I'm just saying, I miss him. I miss him now even more now, considering how much growth he has to him now. But yeah, basically planting the seeds right here. What Bobby said, Brock fears me. They're talking about what Brock just earlier tonight when he was belittling him, and Paul Heyman was belittling and laughing at the fact that the other four competitors think they can take on and measure up to Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, and yeah, Bobby Lashley obviously now wants Brock, and yeah, I will say now, I'll basically say it at the end, but yeah, I guess but I will know, I will say that this will probably just be because the way Bobby's been able to come back and to his matches, as far as his matches, and just be this unstoppable sheer force, this hulking, angry monster, like Black Hulkster. I said Black Hulkster, go on top. But yeah, it is great to see. So I can't. It's going to be a great. It's going to be a great match, regardless if I don't necessarily like the now that it's happened. Rivalry, one of the most anticipated rivalries of all time. So yeah. So now that just when you think that they're might be finished with AJ and almost, they're doing now. They're going into a feud with them now. AJ and almost. I know the casuals really do, but as if anybody really gives a fuck about what happens next. It's like, come on, they're probably just using this, I guess, for a way to really to try to get more almost over. But I don't know, because he can't. From the looks like it, he can't talk at all or wrestle yet that good enough. He has basically nothing right now. Without AJ, he's just a walking, stuttering buffoon that you could just use for collateral damage. That's it. Like, there's nothing really. I mean, he's sure, of course, standing at over damn near 7 feet tall, and be basically a muscular, like a muscular endangering giant. That's cool, but he really, like, it's not like he's a Big Show, or he's not. Yeah, he's not a Big Show or Andre the Giant or Great Khali. Well, Great Khali was still had something about him. He still, even though he was literally basically the same way, he still has something about him. But it's just like almost has nothing. And this is supposed to be like the best new giant going into 2021. At least I guess I still like the Braun Strowman too. He still has somewhat of a character. But I don't know. They still building, so I can't really. I guess I can't really dig deep and give him any cuts right now, because he's still basically still to start his career. So we'll see what happens next going into this, but I'm really not excited to go for that. I was one of the ones also that wanted AJ to go right back into the main event picture, his last big run, because he's not going to be there forever. So like, they just using him just for, I guess, because I'll talk more on this later too about AJ, because I wanted to talk about, because I didn't get the chance to, because I was pretty much backed up, but him being on NXT. But yeah, they just basically just he's just another piece that's just being used just to for the runtime, and just because. Really ridiculous. Like, I don't care about this shit at all, but it's whatever. Press, what do you mean? Oh, sorry about that. I had this song all day at the end of my as I was finishing up whatever I had to do in my business schedule. But oh good lord. Now this Oh my gosh. So basically, like I if you didn't see me on now, and well, I didn't say nothing about that, but so I guess now they're doing of course, after they're finished now with embarrassing Bianca and the Dewdrop titty go around. But now they're doing it's basically now it's we're going into a triple threat. I said we just and before we got more of a like now like it's just Becky. I could say like repeat what I've already said about Becky and her just terrible treacherous character. It's just like, oh my god, it's just like she's seriously really trying to be hard. She even copied Brock's eat break the streak and repeat one of his other phrases like that he made. It's like, goodness gracious, like stop. Like just be enough with it. Like Becky thinks like she has that repertoire on the mic, and it's just like, oh no, you need to bag it up and just please completely close your mouth, Becky. Just you're complete cringe. That's all you are, big time cringe. Like enough with being on the mic and like she's on this talking about she's art. So whenever she speaks, it's like you can't take it seriously at all. Now she's on this like Vincent Van Gogh type of character, and it's like she's trying she's desperately trying everything to be a heel, and it's not, of course, not working at all. It's not. And then we get Liv Morgan comes out. She's increasingly terrible on the mic too. She's like, she does sound like an android completely. She sounds like a working robot trying to speak words. And then we have, of course, now, because after they got finished with Bianca and, that horrible feud with Dewdrop, now they're about to use Bianca, which is why she wasn't at day one, and, so forth. But now we're about to get this triple threat going into Royal Rumble. And, honestly, I would have just preferred it to be, because they obviously just using Liv right now until she's the next. Yes, it is coming. She's the next to go before she is the next to go, like Toni Storm. So I guess they just using her now just for whatever to push forward, as Becky just being there for champions for ratings. Like, I know y'all want it so hard to too, but she's not. They're not either one of them. I don't know if they're gonna. Cause I think Bianca now she got whatever she got. Y'all might as well enjoy that while it was, and too. I did too, but it's not happening at all. Like Becky is back just to be there, and once it's really over when Bayley become back, and that's what they really using the 4 horse. Cause you already got the full set horsewomen back. You got Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky back. Once you get the full set, it's over. It's over. It's about to be Barry. It's about to be Barry Boulevard Central. It's over for all the other women. They ain't getting no spotlight at all. And I know that hurts Sasha because she really goes out her way to elevate, which is why I love her so much. She tries to go out her way to elevate the women, and it's just like they can't. Probably Becky too, but yeah, it's just like they can't. Or Bayley, but they can't do nothing about it because Vince he has them there obviously now for ratings, and now that he's really going to need them also more than now if never, because like I said, Roman is out right now because he got COVID, which is most likely to happen because they're not doing fucking testing now, and they put another. Which also because Roman was also with the house show with Vince knows the fucking problems Roman has. And also, I think Bianca was there. Becky was there. It's a lot, Big E. So they could have been exposed also as well. And they're just exposed. He's just getting other wrestlers being exposed. But it's like he don't give a fuck. Because like I said, it's the moolah. It's the ching, ching, ching. He needs every bit of last dollar before his time is up. It's coming, and I can't wait for it too. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get any better because you still have Triple H, Nick Khan, Stephanie. I don't know. They could Triple H and Stephanie. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I already know Triple H has. He still has a great mindset, but I don't know about Stephanie or Nick Khan or whoever because yeah, they basically have the same mindset as Vince. He can basically, I guess, still. Wherever he just steps down, he still can tell them what to do, and it's just like it's just really, just a really a tearful drought. But yeah, that's what you have there. We about to get a triple threat going into a Royal Rumble. I couldn't care less because it's more of the same fucking thing. Only Bianca is now back. Because they didn't give her a fucking rematch, because I guess they wanted to use before the army starts marching all over Twitter, they wanted to use Liv Morgan for this time, and when it's about to be her time up, they gonna let her go, and now it's probably just going to be Bianca and Becky now. Before, eventually, I don't know. I don't think they were really. They would do that before they let, before they probably let Bianca and whoever else go. Like I said, y'all can cry, enjoy it now. Y'all should enjoy the weeks that's coming. I said it before also. Or, I know a few others have been saying it too. Like, once Becky came back, it was over. It was. It really is. It's over. It's over. If y'all know who that is, y'all, you know. But, yeah, it's over. It was over. Like, he's not pushing any other woman in the back. It's over. It's done. So y'all can try to combat me or try to say you don't know what you're talking about. You just stay in your lane. Just please be quiet, please. But yeah, that's what we have there, and I can, like I said, I couldn't give a fuck and care about less. It's just more of the same to me. The only thing I have to say about this is just damn. It just so to see how far has like the word Rhea Ripley was, and to see like her being Raw champion, which you would already know. Like I said about Bianca, was temporary. As far because once Becky was coming back, once the four horsemen was complete, it's over. They're not pushing any other women no more. They're just there, and just like Bianca and Liv Morgan is right now for Becky, they're just fodder to add to the resume for the four horsewomen because their roles are to play just like Roman and Brock Lesnar is, and that's for ratings, simply only. And it is even though I don't like. Well, I haven't seen anything about Rhea Ripley, but. Besides for her match with Charlotte, that was like a year ago, I believe. Yeah, it is the same to see how far she was. But like I said, they only got those runs, just like Big E, which I'll elaborate on further. They only got their positions was at the time because, Big E, Bianca, and Rhea in total was because of the fact that, they didn't have the pinnacles there. Vince didn't have his pinnacles there at the time to use just for this, more money, pump out more money and ratings. But yeah, now that it is, they drop back to what they're originally intended to be, and that's jobbers. So yeah, like I said, it is. I do tear up. I do, well, not literally, but I'm just saying it is just a heart shake to just see where they at now. Rhea and Bianca and everybody else. It is a damn shame. What's like I didn't even see, y'all can probably correct me, but I didn't even see this on the card. I didn't see this on the card anywhere. Not that because it's obviously like it should, because they should just be doing more of not advertising matches, not fucking telling what's gonna happen tonight. It's like what the surprise was always for wrestling, just being able to being surprised by it and seeing it out of the blue. But it's not even in a good way. They're just throwing shit out there because they don't have, either they're fucking lazy or they don't have anything else to come up with. So I said, like, it's just more, them being fucking lazy already in the new year. Classic Vince, classic Raw. Holy shit. I hope y'all enjoyed that clip as much as I did. For once, just like she said, she's been saying for a number of weeks now, but, for once, I actually agree with Dewdrop. We've been saying this with the women, like, according to the women's division, I am. I don't know about y'all. Pretty probably a few, half of y'all, whoever agrees with me. But yeah, I'm pretty much agree. I get fucking sick and tired of seeing the exact same ass, boring, repetitive, rinse and repeat shit over and over and over again. Yes, we need new women to rise, new fucking competitors for the champions to compete. I mean, I don't want to see Dewdrop. I don't want to see Dewdrop fat ass compete, but I was getting the gist of her point. I'm sick of seeing the same shit. Especially with the tag. I'm sick of seeing the same shit over and over again, man. Like, I want, even though this is like I'm wasting my breath because we're talking about WWE here. This is not going to give a fuck what we talk about, but yeah, like, on a sarcastic level, like I was saying with Dewdrop, I agree with her. Like, I'm sick of seeing the same shit. Going to the with the tag team, the women's tag team division too. I'm sick of this shit. Like, for weeks now, we've now been getting Carmella and Zelina versus Rhea and Nikki Ash. Like, I'm sick of that shit. Just more, unintentionally laughable moments. I like that, to see that right there. But yeah, it's just, I'm sick of the same shit. It's fucking ridiculous. So we got, it's like going back, we getting another, just more of with, basically his protege, Austin and Vince. So we getting more of this. Well, I would be lying if I didn't say, I enjoy these interactions that's been happening with Austin Theory and Vince. Yeah, I've been getting the cackle out of that. Vince obviously wants to include himself in the ratings too, because he, I guess he can still get those type of ratings. I actually saw somebody say, of course on Twitter, somebody said that Vince still thinks he can get a pop. Oh, fuck yeah. Did you hear that pop? Especially the pops with when he came out with the anniversary, that 25th anniversary of DX, and then when he came out on WrestleMania. Are you fucking like, see what I'm talking about with these minstrel zigzag dotted e-cucks, man? They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, everybody, like I'm pretty sure even like children too of this era know who Vince is, and pretty much still enjoy seeing him on screen. So yeah, people just fucking stupid. But yeah, like I said, I still enjoy these interactions. Yeah, they're hilarious, cool. Even though I still it doesn't really elevate the product and still go forward. I guess it still adds somewhat, I guess, to Austin, because they obviously got chemistry on screen. He got chemistry with Vince, so I will say that. But again, I don't really because it's not really. He basically just got also integrated Austin into the Royal Rumble. So I guess, I don't know, I guess we can look forward to being there, but I can't really hold my breath. I would really love to see this here. Yeah, I would really love to see Austin Theory. He's my most anticipated pick to win the Royal Rumble this year. I don't think it's really going to happen because, Vince, but we know how WWE rolls, but I don't know, he might, like I said before, Vince is really taking a liking to whoever, when he gets that sniff on you, he'll go after you and really push you to the moon. So yeah, this might just be a pretty much kayfabe. He really want to go after Austin and push him. So I guess we'll see though. But he's really my because I'm really starting to like I said, one of the ones Austin's really been one of my wrestlers, newbie wrestlers I've been liking so lately, and I hope he's my most anticipated pick to win the Rumble this year. It'd be really fantastic to see that. So I guess the casuals is getting what they've been clamoring for weeks now. Also, when it comes to Maurice and Beth being included into this, I also had a little bit more to say about on Beth. It's pretty good. Pretty much people didn't want to hear about. Of course, the casuals, E-Cucks didn't want to hear that. Of course, the obvious, but it's obvious, and I like and admire Beth so much, but it's just a clear fact that I call out what I see, and I have that mindset where if you're not going to help improve whichever category, just like as far as the world and humanity, like if you're not going to help improve the product, then it's like, why are you here? And it's just like you're just only here for a paycheck and just to infuse that. So, and why I say that is because Beth was talking about the months ago, like last year, you can say now, when the whole even more drama going from when Scotty Too Hottie left, and then Beth got up and left, and she was only there for like a matter of 2 years, and she said it was family. She had to go attend to her family, and she could. I had quarrels with that at all. You can make that all. You can make as much as if as that, but it's just like she's back now, and it's like you pretty much lied, because it's not like you see your family all the time. And it's just like, if you don't want to say it, like, I know she's not really going to say it because she has, still have a household name. And of course, she's married to Edge, so yeah, she didn't want to, they didn't want to damage that income anymore. They didn't want to damage that income. So I say, just like, you don't have to really lie, but of course, like when you in this society and you're in a position that you are, you gotta keep that paycheck how it is, big, the same, even bigger than the way it is. You gotta protect what you make. So, and I damn, but yeah, it really because people was getting up bent. Of course, the E-Cucks in the community, the casuals was getting up bent over the fact that a few others was calling out the fact that she can see her family. I agree with that. She can see her family any day of the week, and go back to that. And the fact that she's back now and just still included in WWE, and she just lied over the fact she's leaving NXT, which is really no quarrel. Like I said, no quarrel at all. Like I said, I had no problem with that, but it's just that the fact that, she don't want to be. She said she just didn't want to be there because of her family, but then she lied and it came back, and it's now back now. Because what this was already speculated about her coming back to be in this just for this one time, one time only for this between the Miz and Maurice, and I couldn't give a fuck about that either because like I said, they completely missed the ball. What could have been another epic, especially for Edge, and also just for them both, but just another what ifs, in the biggest of rivalries. But it's just relegated to I guess fan service, or just for a buck, or because I couldn't give a fuck about this. So I guess this probably after this it could be over, but yeah. It does anger me a bit because these are one of the rivalries I always thought in the back of my mind that could have happened, because like I said, regardless of what you say of him or not, The Miz is a tremendous performer. He has 90%, especially 90% of today, and the last decade he had tremendous charisma. Loads of it. So you can say what you want, and they completely fucked up on that, and that's that's just a shame. But nevertheless, it is in this circumstances I almost say that because that's I hate that saying that shit too, but it is what it is. But because people just accept mediocrity, and I don't, I become one of those, or just me as in general, where I like stories and I like characters, and I like the fact that I can feel and relate. And if you don't have that for me, or just in general, because most people like that, obviously. If you don't have that, then why am I here? So, yeah. That's all I got to say on this. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this at first because, like I said, I pretty much spoke on it before, but I pretty much have to because it's still part of the show. Because I just want to eat, go on about my day. But yeah, like I said before, I couldn't care anything else about this. What the fuck they trying to get over with OMOS'S? Like I don't think nobody really gives a fuck about what they about to do with OMOS'S, and he's about to be after. Like I said, it's not like I said, when it comes to these situations about these wrestlers, newbies coming up, like it's nothing personal against OMOS'S. It's just the product and wrestling itself and wrestlers and how they're being built up, and it's just almost I know the way they're going about OMOS'S as of now, it's just not working for me, or I'm pretty much sure not anybody else. And AJ obviously is just there too to just try to put him even more over to make him really look like a colossal, endearing a giant. But sorry, that's all he really got going for him is just the fact that he's tall. That's it. He clearly doesn't have any charisma, no wrestling abilities, not even that. And he doesn't, no character, nothing. It's just, it's just a blubbering, angry giant. That's it. That's what we've already seen before many times. And they basically just same match from last night. Because the only reason I guess this, or kind of they still wanted this, because Roman got COVID, and immediately that match was scrapped with Brock Lesnar. So I guess they just technically, I don't know, it's not a rematch. They still could have did something different. It doesn't make sense. But they just went back to the original setup to just set this up for another big money match between Lesnar and finally, the casuals claim for, everybody else, in the wrestling community was claiming for, I guess, not me, but pretty much, I guess, one of those feuds where, I'll talk more on this later too, but, just one of those, I guess, pairings that people really just really wanted to see. I more so wanted to see Brock Lesnar and Batista. That's one match that we never got that I wanted to see, but never. For some reason, for some odd, begging ass reason, people really want to see Lesnar and Lashley clash. And I really don't know the reason. Like, y'all probably had to tell me. Like, I really don't. I don't know. Because, you already know the match is going to be wonderful in itself. Because, they can, obviously, Lashley has gotten even more extremely better. And he could talk a little. But, still, he needs he needs a body to, a spokesman like Paul Heyman to speak for him, because he just pretty laughable still on the mic. But he is dangerous. He does sound dangerous, I will say, on the mic, though. I still like it a bit. And, they obviously, when they come together, it's going to be a wonderful match. It's going to be a tremendous, bouldering bodybuilders clashing in sight. So I honestly, it'd be really exciting to see, now when it comes to Brock Lesnar and Lashley. I guess I'll get to see it. So I guess I'll get, I'd like to see that. Coming to see Lashley and Brock Lesnar finally duke it out at the Royal Rumble. So can't say I don't really care that much for it, because really at the end of it, what do I really think? I couldn't really care that much for Lashley like that, because he's pretty much just like any other generic monster baddie like anybody else nowadays, or in the past. At least they tried to be. the only more so who really got it right. I know people are now even now try to say, but back then kind of too that Ryback was basically a Goldberg wannabe, but he pretty much, other than everybody else, he was pretty much coming into his own because he still had his own, feed me more, feed me more, feed me more. And pretty much his own repertoire, if that makes hit Ryback. So I feel like he was the only one that got it right. As just more of the same, clamoring, dangerous monster wrestlers, characters, gimmicks. Yeah, I feel like just Ryback the only one, but anybody else or anybody else they try to do nowadays is just oh my gosh, just do something else or just start trying to be more the same thing of what we already seen before. But yeah, I guess we'll get excited, going into being built up for Royal Rumble. Guess we're gonna see what happens. Guess I'll see if I get any really excited about it now. Finally, that they're doing Lesnar and Lashley clashing together. It's finally happened. Like I said, like I'll say again, even though I don't really care that much for it, I guess pretty much everybody, I guess half y'all still were pretty much excited to see that. So yeah, it goes in for me. That's it. I can finally fucking go down, lay down, or eat or something. Like I just wanted to get this out of the way real fast. Cause pretty much still, had time to get it out. Then yeah, I'll see y'all. Like I said, NXT. I'll probably be Wednesday morning. Yeah, I'll see the next time, or I'll just see when I talk about something special I want to cook up for y'all. This really a point. Regardless if you agree with me or not, I still think, when I talk about that, I'll still have the final conclusion when I'm about to talk about that. And, yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all again. Well, stay blessed. Oh, sorry, I forgot to talk about this. I pretty much ended it, but I got to say more than that fact. After they ended the show, after everything was over, Brock comes out and basically says, he in the back, he said, I'll see Roman this Friday. What? Oh my, wait. Goodness, oh my gosh. I hope Roman don't show up, but like I said before, he's pretty much still obligated because Vince, before, he honestly doesn't give a fuck. And if you an e-cuck, like I said, I've been saying before and pretty much lately about what I think about, WWE, and of course, just more of the same of what they've been doing, the care of their wrestlers as a whole. And with the COVID regulations, like if you an e-cuck, you try to come in here and try to say otherwise. Just like I said before, just pretty much shut the fuck up. And if you don't, just still say, like, I'll still laugh at the fact that you still opening your mouth, but like don't try to even attempt to quiet even what's blatantly in your face. Like he's putting Roman even more, just like more so at risk. The fact that he's had, his past, mainly leukemia, and I've heard he also has cancer. Like Roman has had cancer too, so he don't really give a fuck. He's just putting more Roman at risk. So hopefully just Roman will show up and just stay home. He just say fuck it, fuck you, Vince, and he can still have that, just hopefully. He has pull. He's the face of the company, so I think hopefully he just does that, and he don't come back right now because he's been exposed, and he just exposing himself more to just think about think about his family and don't come back, right? Just stay home and just think about his health and his family. Because obviously Vince don't give a fuck. He's just becoming more of just, it's all about the money. He still don't even have at least a bit courtesy, because he still had that little bit of decency, genuine care. Still, even though it's like still like the care is still having that bit of I'll say dignity, but it's just like now it's just like I need this, I need that, I whatever, still I can get a little bit more to go to the bills. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, I'll see y'all later.